What's up guys, it's Eric from Rare Candy and welcome back to part 2 of our Ultra Prism booster box case opening. So if you guys did not see part 1, I do have a link in the description. We opened up 2 boxes, not going to spoil the pulls, but we did get some cool things out of those, so definitely go check those out if you have not already done so. So going on to part 2, we're going to crack open 2 more booster boxes, and like I mentioned in part 1, our very first box was a normal opening, but the resties are going to be speed openings just because, you know, at this point you've probably seen all of the commons and uncommons from the set. Let's face it, you want to see the good stuff, all the secret rares and ultra rares and things of that nature. So we're going to skip all that stuff and just go straight for the rares. Alright, so still a lot of good things to potentially pull from the set. We've got a few things I've really been enjoying, but any Glaceons, Leafeons, or Dusk Manes that we get will always be appreciated, and of course any full art versions too. So let's dig right in and see what we can get. Spirit Tomb and Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele is at least half decent. So far, based on my own boxes and other boxes I've been seeing get open, pull rates seem to be a little bit all over the place. One of the boxes we pulled or opened in our first part, a little low, but then the other box had kind of a high pull rate in terms of ultra rares, so I'm really not sure. Oops, I almost did the card trick. Really not sure what to really expect here. We have a Ranger, which I'm okay with getting, and a Drapion. So it actually seems like maybe 5 ultra rares is kind of the average. So if we can get 5 or better, that's going to be pretty okay with me. So we have Missing Clover and Fan Rotom. Seems like we can't escape those Rotom cards. Alright, so here we have Gibble, very nice. It's the one with the good ability too, so happy to get that. And then a Holo Drampa. Not really a holo rare I want, but it is better than a Rotom, of course. So happy to take that. So a couple cards I'm personally on the hunt for. Full art versions of all of the playable GXs in the set. Full art Cynthia is going to be probably my biggest chase card. I'm a big fan of the full art supporters, specifically Cynthia since it is so playable. So let's see if we can get that at some point as well. Uh-oh guys, we have something already. We have Piplup Reverse, which is actually good, and a Glaceon GX. So pretty nice way to kick off our first like big pack of the box. The Empoleon line I think is pretty playable, so getting reverse Piplups are definitely going to be welcome. And of course Glaceon GX, one of the most hyped cards I think to come out of the set. Very happy to get this guy. Not a big fan of the art on the regular version, but if we can get ourselves a full art at some point, that would also be amazing. Let's get a sleeve on this guy and we'll keep on going. Oh, we have something. We have Giratina Prism Star. Nice, this is our first one we pulled out of the case. And a Holo Luxray, so another pretty decent pack. We have a Holo Rare, and this one's actually kind of okay. And then, of course, the Giratina Prism Star. A little bit bummed Giratina Prism Star isn't one of the more playable Prism Stars just because it does look so nice. Like all of the lightning and energy around it looks pretty cool, I've gotta say. But if you guys know me, you know I am a player but also a collector as well, and I do need one of each of these to complete my master set. So I'm okay with getting Giratina this one time, just because I need it for my collection. So here we have Reverse Rampartus, which is a rare, and Araquanid. And also guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors, KNKGames.com. We actually have a discount code below in the description to get 15% off any single issue order. So if you guys are looking for some Ultra Prism stuff whenever the set releases, definitely head over there, use the coupon code, I believe it's #RareCandy, and you'll get 15% off your order. So we have Monferno and Electivire. So we have Execute and Titanol. We have Murkrow Reverse and another Rotom. Nothing special there at all. But I've said it before in the first part of the opening, you know, even if we're not going to pull, you know, any crazy things like GXs, if we can just pull maybe some reverse versions of some of the staple Pokemon in the set, like Gibbles and Primplups and stuff like that, that will be okay too. So we have a Looker and a Garchomp, so one of the more playable non-GX cards, kind of like I was just mentioning. I am actually on the hunt for some reverse versions of Garchomp. I don't own any yet, and you know, since the Pokemon Company does this weird thing where they take holos that were in Japanese and make them non-holos for the international release, I definitely want some reverse versions of Garchomp to make up for that, since it is supposed to be a holo. Same thing for Empoleon. So, Pokemon Company, if you are watching this, cut that out. I want all of my cards to actually be like holographic. So, I hope I'm not the only one who like thinks about this type of stuff. As most people probably don't care, but it always kind of just bugs me a little bit. So here we have Riolu, very nice, and a Licky Licky. So Riolu, one of those playable, you know, pre-evolutions that I was mentioning, so definitely okay with getting that. So here we have Bronzong and Shaymin. Alright guys, only one Ultra Rare so far on this half of the box. We need really one more, since typically, in my experience, both half of the boxes have an even kind of split of Ultra Rares. Oh, I may have got my wish. We have Bastiodon, and we have Full Art Celesteela GX. Nice, okay. So if you guys did not know, they did put those Ultra Beasts that were previously exclusive to those box collections. They did put them in Ultra Prism as Full Arts and Rainbow Rares. And, you know, I'm not a big fan, really, of Celesteela, but I do need this for my collection, so I'm definitely okay with pulling this. And, you know, these Ultra Beast Full Arts always look pretty cool. They have that crazy, weird, like, wormhole type of texture in the background. So that's definitely a good pull, I think. Nice. So right now we're kind of on track to pull what we need to. Hopefully we can get one more. That way we're kind of guaranteed 3 Ultra Rares per side of the box. That would be ideal. Let's see what we can make happen. So we have Cherubi and a Holo Torterra. Okay, so we just pulled a Holo, so we might not pull another GX for this half of the box out of these last 2 packs, but let's see. Because typically your Holo Rare pulls typically interact or conflict with your GX pulls. Oh, I may have spoke too soon though, guys. I may have. We have Piplup and Silvally GX. Okay. So Silvally GX, definitely not a card I'm excited about at all, just because it is a reprint. Just for that reason. It is actually a pretty good Pokemon, has seen some play, and I have to say, I actually do like the art on this card too. I like all the green like swirls and stuff that it has on it. So okay, we're actually doing pretty good, I have to say. So this box definitely on track to be a pretty good one, I have to say. Alright, so we'll sit our boy Silvally back here. And one last pack for this half of the box. Oh, nice, we have Reverse Garchomp and Toxicroak. So I was saying I'm actually looking for Reverse Garchomps, and we got one. So that's actually really cool. Nice, okay, so yeah, first half of the box, really solid. We're kind of on track to get exactly, you know, kind of your normal good solid pull rates, which is definitely what you want to see. So here we have a Alolan Diglett and a Holo Bastiodon, which I think I actually hadn't pulled yet, if I'm not mistaken. So I do need one of those for my master set once I collect all the cards from Ultra Prism, so I'm cool with that. So here we have Skorupi and Shiinotic. Oh, we have Darkrai Prism Star. Very nice. Let's put that down and we'll show off Darkrai a little bit. So Darkrai is kind of cool. I think he's more playable than Giratina. Both cards are kind of similar. They have an ability that when you bench them, you get to attach energy cards to the Pokemon. Darkrai might be slightly more playable just because Turbo Dark is still kind of a deck, at least in standard format. Definitely a more playable deck in expanded. So Darkrai Prism Star might have some playability at some point. So let's get a sleeve on Darkrai and we'll keep going. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. About 3 Prism Stars per box. It looks to be the average, so looks like we still could have another one hiding somewhere in here. So we have Licky Licky Rare and Roserade. For this pack we have Rotom. Oh, we have a full art! Okay, hold up. We have, oops, full art Lily. So if you guys did not know, Lily and Lusamine both got reprints of full art versions in the set. And so this is the Lily version, and that looks pretty crazy. The background on this card is pretty wild. So definitely a card I am more than happy with OK pulling. Lily is actually kind of competitive. It's seen play as like a one-of in certain decks like Volcanion in the past. So definitely could actually be a good card to potentially use too. So dang, that's actually really cool. So we've gotten 2 full arts so far in the box. We got Glaceon, we got Silvally. Like I said, Silvally, not the most exciting card, but it's at least playable. So we're actually doing pretty good, I would say. So I'll show that off a little bit better. So the texture on this thing, of course, is pretty wild. And which one do you guys like better? Do you like the old Lily from Sun and Moon base set, or do you like this new one from Ultra Prism? Let me know below in the comment section. Alrighty, moving on. And we still have a ton of packs left, guys, so I'm thinking this box is going to turn out to be really good overall. So we have Morlul and a Lone Executor there. Not too crazy. So we got the Lily, but can we get Cynthia out of this whole case? That's going to be the big card I'm really looking for. If we can get that, my day will be made, basically. But there's just so many Ultra Rares in these latest Sun and Moon sets, especially Ultra Prism. I forget how many it is at the time of filming, but there's more Ultra Rares than there are even normal rares in the set, which is kind of weird when you think about it. So there's a lot to potentially pull. Mount Coronet Reverse, which is actually a really great reverse to get, just because Magazone has seen a little bit of hype, and of course Halpaldon as well. So we have Groudal and Rotom. I'm trying to think, haven't seen any reverse Empoleons yet. We got the Garchomp, we need some Empoleons too at some point. So here we have Roserade, which is a rare, and we do have a regular Garchomp. So we are doing pretty good on our non-holo rare pulls overall, I think, in these boxes so far. Here we have Bronzor and Abomasnow. Alright guys, it looks like we have, I'd say about 7 to 8 packs left over. So we definitely still have some chances to get some good stuff here. We have Chimchar and Magmortar Holo. Okay. So we've done good on our Ultra Rare pull so far. Let's just try to get one more Ultra Rare to close out the box. That would be ideal here. Oh, we have another Prism Star. We have Solgaleo Prism Star. Definitely, I think, probably the best one, I think, to get out of the set. People have been excited for that Radiant Star attack that it has. So, hey, I'm definitely cool with that. And overall, man, I gotta say this box is shaping up to be pretty good. I said we've only pulled, I think, 4 Ultra Rares, 2 have been full art, so if we can get one more regular GX or any other Ultra Rare, I think that would make this a really great box. But we already got our 3 Prism Stars, so it's probably safe to say we won't get any more of those. So a Prinplup, I am happy to take that, and a Heat Rotom. So we have Perugly and a Holo Frame. I'm going to try not to get any more Holo Rares if possible. We want to save our hollow spots for GXs and things like that. So we have 3 packs left, guys. Let's see if we can close out with one more ultra rare pull. So we have Dewpider and Salazzle. We have something, guys. We have Eevee and Dusk Mane GX. That is awesome. So this box has turned out to be really, really solid. I can't even lie. So Dusk Mane, of course, one of the big mascots from the set. Has that Meteor Tempest attack, 220 damage. So this guy is pretty much a beast. Lots of different metal support in this set to make use of. So seems like a solid card. And one thing I think is interesting is that the body of the card is actually hollow. Like if you look on his mane, that part is holographic, and normally on GXs it's only the background. So maybe, oh, you know, I think what they did is technically Necrozma is just the black parts, and all of the rest of it is the Solgaleo that he's like kind of like possessing. That's actually kind of cool. That way it only basically highlights the black parts of the Necrozma. That's actually kind of cool. Just noticed that. Let's get a sleeve on Dusk Mane, and let's keep on going. We have, what, just 1 pack left, so I don't know if we're going to get anything crazy out of this last one. We did pretty good on the rest of the box, so even if we don't get anything amazing, I'm not even going to be mad. So here we have Cosmoem and a Cresselia Hollow. Okay, so we did get a Hollow at least, that's cool. Alrighty guys, so I have to say this box turned out to be really solid. You know, one of my more favorite ones out of the case opening so far. But give me 1 second, I'm going to clean up some of this bulk and we'll do a quick little recap of this box and then move on to box number 4 as well. Alright guys, so for our Holo Rare pulls out of this box, we got Drampa, Luxray, Bastiodon, Magmortar, Infernape, and Cresselia. So we got 6 Holo Rares, which actually is pretty right on point out of most boxes, so we definitely did okay there. We didn't pull anything too crazy. We got the Luxray, no Lucario or Magnezones, which I think are definitely the more playable Holo Rares, but we still did good on our actual pull rates themselves. So next up for our Prism Stars, we have the nice looking Solgaleo. Actually, all the Prism Stars look pretty nice, so I shouldn't even say that. We have Darkrai Prism Star and Giratina Prism Star. So 3 Prism Stars, you know, right on track for what we needed to get out of this box with that. And then for the rest of our Ultra Rares, we have Silvally GX, Glaceon GX, Dusk Mane GX. Then we got the Full Art Celesteela GX and the Full Art Lily. So 5 Ultra Rares in total there. You know, it wasn't the 6 that I usually kind of hope for, but we got pretty good pulls. We got, you know, all 3 of our GXs, the regular arts are playable. Celesteela is debatably kind of playable. Lily, also a great card to get. So overall, really loved how this box turned out. If we can keep getting more boxes along these lines, I will be, you know, right at home. But yeah, guys, let me clean up this mess and let's head over and open the 4th box out of the case. Alright guys, let's head on over to box 4 and try a look at this one. So box 3, pretty good. Not even gonna lie, pretty happy with how that one turned out. We got some stuff that we needed, we got good pull rates. So really happy with how that one turned out. Cards I'm still really looking for, full art versions of Leafeon, Glaceon, and Dusk Mane. And of course, the gorgeous full art Cynthia. Those are probably my personal biggest chase cards I'm after. What cards are you guys looking forward to actually? Let me know below in the comments. I'm curious what all the community has been excited to pull. So let's head on over to box number 4 and see what we can get. Hopefully it is as good as the last box. So here we have Reverse Holo Drapion and Arachnid. We have Turtwig and Fanrotom. There we go. Alright, so we have Snover, And nice, we have a Magnezone Hollow, one of the more playable cards that came out of the set. You know, we just got that Dusk Mane Necrozma in the last box, so we have a nice little Magnezone to pair him with. So we have Shaymin, which is a rare, and Titanol. And also guys, feel free to have a code. If you guys do play the online game, definitely also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. We give out free codes every week on those platforms, and specifically on Patreon, we always give out codes from the most recent set. So if you guys do like the online game and want some more free codes, definitely go check us out on those platforms. But moving on to this pack, we have a Manaphy, and nice, we have, that's cute, we have kind of a little water themed pack there. So let's see if we can get some more reverse Piplups. And I said it in I think the last box too. Where are our reverse Empoleons? That is something I also really want a playset of. So we have Shinx reverse, not the one with the ability unfortunately, but it's okay. And then just a Giratina in that pack as well. Here, ooh, nice. We have reverse Lucario. That's actually really good to have. Definitely one of the more playable rares from the set. Has that awesome ability, Precognitive Aura. If you have guard chip in play, search your deck for a card, put it into your hand. So we actually tested this card out a little bit on the channel already. Definitely looks like it has a little bit of potential with the new Garchomp and Cynthia that came out of this set. So we got the reverse Lucario. Maybe we can get the full art Cynthia to match. That would be amazing. So we have Floatzel and full art Pharomosa GX. Man, I gotta say, I am so bummed. I saw the green there, I was like, we got Leafeon, but it's just Pharomosa, unfortunately. But hey, I do need one of these to complete my master set. If you guys saw our early booster box opening, that was actually a friend of mine's box, so the cards in it weren't mine. So I actually do need this card, even though, like I said, I already pulled it in a different video. So it's nice for the collection, but other than that, that's about it. Like I said, I'm primarily a player first and a collector second, so I'm primarily looking for playable cards. But nevertheless, I do still want one of everything for a master set. So that is going to be Pharomosa. Stick that back there. At least it is a full art. Better than pulling a Palkia GX. That's like the most important thing. So an Infernape and a Shaymin. Okay, so we got Pharomosa, but if we can get Leafeon, that would be great. Hopefully we can get Leafeon somewhere in this box too. That's one of my, it's probably my favorite card from the new set. I'm not sure if it's the best card, but definitely my personal favorite. So I'm definitely trying to get any of those. So Gardenia and a Hollow Shaymin. We got something, guys. We have Chimchar and Dawnwing's Necrozma. Okay, so 4 boxes in, it only makes sense that we're probably going to start getting some duplicate GXs at some point. Dawnwings, I don't think it's the worst GX in the set. Definitely not one I'm the most excited for, but I think it's actually a card that is a little bit underrated, so we'll take it. You know, we're doing okay so far as our pull rates go, but the actual cards themselves, I think, are a little bit lackluster in this box so far. So let's keep on moving. So here we have Yungoos and Magearna. Fanridden, which is rare, and Garchomp. So definitely okay with getting any Garchomps. One of the more playable regular rares to come out of this set, actually. Oh, guys, we do have, I think, a Prism Star. Yes, we do. So we have Lunala Prism Star and a Rotom. Okay. So for the Prism Stars, it's usually about 3 per box, and I think there's only, what, like 6 or 7 in this entire set. So at this point, we are definitely going to be getting some duplicate Prism Stars, so it's hard to really be upset about getting anything like that. I think we've actually pulled all of them so far. We've got the Solgaleo, the Boost, Cyrus, Renala, Giratina, Darkrai. I think we've got all of them so far. So if we're gonna pull any more of them, let's see, maybe Super Boost would be nice to get a couple copies of that. Solgaleo is the big one. That's gonna be the one that's easiest to trade away, I would say. Cyrus also seems pretty good as well. So here we have Araquanid and Sandslash. Alrighty guys, 3 more packs. Let's try to get one more ultra rare for this half of the box. Uh-oh guys, I think we got it. Let's see. We have Shinx. Hey, and we got Leafeon GX. Awesome. So, like I said, Leafeon, probably my favorite card in the set. I just love this Attack Granabloom GX so much. I think it has a ton of potential. And we also got the good Shinx as well, so that actually ended up being a pretty decent pack there. So, very nice. So, I'm trying to think for GXs. I think we've actually pulled all of the regular versions of the cards in the set other than Dialga. If I'm not mistaken, I could be forgetting something. Which, I already own a Dialga. That's one of the few cards I had before this opening, so I prefer not to pull any of those unless they're like full arts or something. But everything else, we're just trying to get playsets of now. So we got Rotom and Rampardos. So we definitely want playsets of Leafeon, Glaceon, Dusk Mane, but of course the full art and rainbow rare versions are going to be preferred if possible, just because they are going to be a little bit hard to trade for. So we have Palpad Reverse and a Wash Rotom. So here we have Magmar and Roserade. Not too special there. So we have Fire Memory and Toxicroak. I'm actually okay with getting the memory cards in Silvally GX is kind of a decent Pokemon. I can use that with Silvally at some point if it ever starts seeing an uptick in play. So here we have Turtonator and Abomasnow. Have Cresselia, which is a rare. I don't think we have the reverse version yet, so that's cool. And a rare Shiinotic. Oh, yes, we have reverse Gabite. So I'm cool with that. Like I said, I'm always down to get good playable holo pre-evolutions, and Gabite definitely, I think, counts as that. So definitely good to get that. And we have a Holo Weavile, which actually I think is our first one of the entire case opening so far, if I remember correctly. Kind of an interesting card. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Evil Admonition, that's a weird word. 50 times the amount of your opponent's Pokemon that have abilities. That's actually interesting. I don't know how good it's going to be just yet, but it seems like there's a little bit of potential there. So who knows? Maybe Weavile will be good one day. So we have Magnemite and a Holo Torterra, so 2 holos back to back. Let's see if we're gonna get any more holos. I think Lucario and Magzone are the big ones that we're gonna be gunning for. We have a Prism Star. We have Super Boost Energy. Like I said, if we're gonna be pulling duplicates, I'm completely okay with that being one of the ones that we're gonna pull duplicates of. Let's get a sleeve on it real quick. Just that cool Prism Star Energy. If you have 3 Stage 2 Pokemon in play and this is attached to a Stage 2, it provides 4 energy at the same time, which is nuts. So something like Gardevoir gets like a 120 damage boost just with this thing. So it seems like it has some potential in certain Stage 2 decks out there. So very happy to get that one. Here we have Sneasel and a Type Null. Alright, so I think all of our GXs were pulled from the right side of the box, so we actually have been kind of striking out on our Ultra Rares for this half, I believe. So the next pack or so should have something good in them, I would imagine. let's see what we can get. So we have Magmortar. Oh, we have Rainbow Rare Leafeon GX. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's amazing. So like I said, Leafeon, one of my favorite cards in the set, and we got the Rainbow Rare version. That is absolutely incredible. Okay, I'm pumped. Even if we don't get anything else out of this box, I am pretty stoked on that. You know, we got that Pharomosa at the beginning, kind of faked us out a little bit. But you know, this I think definitely made up for it. You know, I don't play the Rainbow Rares, but like I said, I need this for my collection, and Leafeon just in general. I think one of the cooler Pokemon to come out of this set. So definitely an amazing, amazing pull. So definitely going to get a sleeve on this guy. Incredible. Alright, let's go on to the next pack. We still have a chance to pull some more stuff. You know, I'm still a little bit in shock over Leafeon, but we're going to still try to keep going and get our head back in the game, try to pull some other good stuff here. So we have Lopunny and Tapu Lele Rare. So we have Unidentified Fossil and Arachnid. And also too, it looks like 3 Prism Stars are kind of the average for booster boxes, so we could have another Prism Star somewhere in here too. Solgaleo is definitely the one we want to pull the most of, since it looks to be initially the most playable at release, and also it's like good trade bait if I'm going to pull extras of it. So you have Stunky and a Hollow Drampa. Salazzle, which is a rare, and a Shaymin. Alright guys, so what is this, like 4 packs left at this point? We still can get, you know, an Ultra Rare and a Prism Star at this point. Let's see if we can make it happen. I know it doesn't seem like a lot of cards, but we still can do it. So Gumshoes and a Lone Executor. So not in that pack. 3 more chances. Let's make something happen. If we can get 4 Leafeon, oh man, that'd be a crazy way to end this box. This would be like the ultimate Leafeon box. We have something, guys. We have Passimian and Silvally GX. Okay, so not the most exciting pull out of the set since it is just a reprint, but Silvally GX is at least playable. So definitely better than pulling Palkia GX, just as an example, as I'm gonna keep saying throughout this entire case opening. So it could be worse. Just a not very exciting pull, if nothing else. So 2 packs left, guys. Let's see what we can make happen. Hopefully a Prism Star and 1 more Ultra Rare. That would be ideal. And we have something. We have another card. And we have another Prism Star. So we have Giratina. And we have Dialga GX. Very nice. So this is a killer way to close out the box. I know we still have 1 more pack, but I'd be very surprised if our last pack actually had anything really worth mentioning in it. So let's show these guys off. Giratina. I think one of my favorite art of all the Prism Stars in the set. Definitely very pretty. Let's show off that Dialga as well. Dialga definitely, I think, a good card. Has that Timeless GX attack. You know, it does cost an insane like 5 energy, but you get an entire another turn once you use the attack. So pretty good stuff there. So unfortunately, I do already own this card, but you know, it's a solid card. It's decent trade bait at some point potentially. And I think I'm actually out of sleeves. So Giratina, you are not going to get a sleeve for right now. I will get one on you later. Don't you worry though. All right, and so last pack. Seems fitting that it's a Leafeon. We've already pulled 2 of the Leafeons. If we could pull a full art one, that would make this box, you know, absolutely just over the top. I'm skeptical if we're that lucky because we've already got 6 GXs so far. But you know what? It could happen. Fingers crossed, guys. So we have a Abomasnow and a Drapion. So as I expected, nothing in that last pack, but that is okay. We still did great on this box. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to clean up some of this bulk, and we'll do a quick little recap. Alrighty guys, so just to do a recap, we had a Magnezone Holo, Shaymin Holo, Rampardos Holo, Weavile, Torterra, and a Drampa. So we got 6 holos in total for this box, which is, right on par for the course as kind of what we expect to get out of a box. And we did get Magnezone as one of them, so we did at least get one pretty playable card at least. Like I said, I'm kind of shooting to get either Magnezone or Lucario as one of our holos in each of these boxes. So we did pretty solid there. And for our Prism Stars, we got the Giratina Prism Star, we got the Super Boost Energy Prism Star, and we got the Lunala Prism Star. So 3 Prism Stars right on track there yet again. And for our GXs, we did pretty well. We have Dialga GX, Silvally GX, Leafeon GX, Domlinks and Crossman GX, so 4 in total for our regular GXs. But then we also have the Full Art Pheromosa GX, and easily the pull of the box, the beautiful Rainbow Rare Leafeon GX. Definitely my favorite pull so far out of all the boxes. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it for part 2 of the opening. Definitely stay tuned. We have part 3 coming up. We're going to crack open those last 2 boxes. Let's see if they can top the ones that were in this part. I will have links below in the description once they are live as well. But as usual, feel free to like and subscribe, and if you can support this channel by becoming a patron over at patreon.com/rarecandytcg, or by picking up something from our online store at rarecandytcg.com, it would mean a lot. But with that, I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you for the next one.